Yeah, absolutely. You just didn't know which way it was going to go. In fact, I'll correct that, because for 80 minutes of the game last night, France had disappeared. It wasn't so much allez le bleu, it was more like où est le bleu, and you didn't know where they were. Argentina were well on top, 2-0 up at half-time, a goal from Messi and Di Maria. Argentina, frankly, were cruising, but the difference was Kylian Mbappe. When he stepped up to the mark, slotted away that penalty, then scored that incredible second goal, took it to 2-2, and then on into extra time, you thought, OK, Messi scored a third. Right, OK, Messi gets the winner, then wins the World Cup, and then we get the Hollywood ending. But no, France just kept coming back, and Kylian Mbappe got a third. He got his World Cup hat-trick and was still on the losing side, and then it went to penalties. And we talk about Lionel Messi, but what about Emiliano Martinez, the Argentine goalkeeper? Made an incredible save at the end of extra time, and then during the penalty shootout, saved one. He was dancing around on the line. There was a bit of mind games going on, rolling the ball away from the penalty kick taker, so they had to go and retrieve it. And he really got into the minds of the French, who ended up missing too. So an incredible story, really. Lionel Messi lifts the World Cup, and we all get the Hollywood ending that we were after. And this is why Argentina fans here in the capital, and frankly all over the world, and in Buenos Aires, but here in the capital, Doha, this is why they were so excited.
I feel so incredibly blessed, man, to been here and seeing this game. Like, I was just telling my buddy, this is the greatest game I've ever seen in my life, and I don't think it's going to be very hard to watch another game that will ever top this game. I was saying, like, how are we going to go back to watching Premier League or, like, anything else? Like, that was the greatest game. It was a roller coaster of a game. I went through all the emotions, started off cruising 2-0, and then out of nowhere, like, bam, get hit like a truck, and Mbappe ties it 2-2.
Absolutely crazy. The best World Cup, the best hosting country, the best player, take the World Cup. What more do you ask for? What more?
I think we just witnessed the greatest game in history.
The history of football.
With the greatest soccer player in history, Lionel Messi. No more words than that. I think we have to close it there.
Yeah, so that's it, really. Some people are thinking Lionel Messi might retire after the game. He's only 35, or he is 35 years old, but he said he's going to carry on, which is frankly remarkable. He'll be 39 by the time we get to the next World Cup in the USA, Canada and Mexico. For France, they could have gone on to, they could have become successive World Cup winners, but they're kind of nursing their wounds this morning. In terms of the feeling here in Doha this morning, lots of people carrying wheelie suitcases around, and there might be some last-minute souvenir shopping going on as well. But frankly, the biggest souvenir has been the memory of this World Cup, the incredible football matches, the last-minute drama from the group stage to the final. And really, it's been one for the World Cup, a fans' World Cup, I think we can say, given how small the country is and how many matches so many people have got to see in quick succession.
Paul, the papers are saying, the Daily Express says, surely this is the greatest final ever. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd say so. Possibly one of the greatest World Cup matches ever, not just the World Cup final. I mean, it was unbelievably, you just didn't know which way it was going to go. Like I said, it was like two heavyweight boxers slugging it out. And up until the 80th minute, you thought, OK, France haven't turned up. There's 10 minutes to go. Argentina are going to win. We get that, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, France came back because they have a player who is going to go on to become one of the greats, as big as Messi and as big as Pelé and Maradona, frankly. And he was the difference, really, between the two sides. And it was amazing after France got that first goal, suddenly the confidence, and this is the fascinating thing about sports psychology, the confidence flowed through the team. And suddenly, oh, hang on, we actually need to try if we want to actually win the World Cup. So it was an incredible spectacle to watch, and one that I'll never forget. I think none of us will ever forget that. And the next World Cup in North America is going to have something to live up to.